Early 2025 will see the release of Samsung's next large flagship, the Galaxy S25 Ultra. As the successor to one of the best Android phones now available, the Galaxy S25 Ultra will face the difficult task of recapturing the enchantment with surgical refinements and enhancements to the established formula. Even though the Galaxy S25 Ultra is still in its early stages, we have a favorable idea of a few crucial features. The Galaxy S25 Ultra is said to include a strong titanium body and Corning's glare-free glass for extra ruggedness. While the design should mostly mirror the flat look of its predecessor, the new Ultra model is said to have rounded edges. It will most likely have an integrated S Pen that is water and dust resistant to IP68 standards. The display will most likely remain 6.8 inches and have a dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with a super smooth 1 to 120 Hz refresh rate. Hopefully, Samsung will increase the maximum brightness even more to improve visibility outdoors. In terms of performance, Qualcomm's next Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 CPU is almost certainly going to be under the hood. There is always the possibility that this processor will only be available in the United States, leaving room for an Exynos variant elsewhere in the world. But that seems unlikely. In terms of battery life, we expect the S25 Ultra to perform better. However, because of size limits, we do not foresee a significantly larger battery. While faster wired charging would be ideal, 45-watt charging support is likely to return. We expect the Galaxy S25 Ultra to cost the same as the current model. The Galaxy S24 Ultra starts at $1,300 for the 256 GB variant and goes up to $1,660 for the 1 TB model. Now let's dig further into all of the rumors regarding the impending Galaxy S25 Ultra. You may also view all of the known information on the upcoming S25. The Galaxy S25 Ultra is scheduled to debut in January or February 2025. Samsung has a reputation of releasing its flagship series at the beginning of the year, so this timeline fits just in. Samsung normally releases new smartphones roughly 2 weeks after they are officially announced. Depending on the scheduling, the actual release date may extend into February. Samsung could raise the S25 Ultra's price or keep it the same. Given that the current Galaxy Ultra model received a $100 price hike this year, we find it impossible to think that Samsung will pursue another price increase for the second year in a row. If prior Galaxy launches are any indication, there may be several ways to save on the impending S25 Ultra. For example, you can trade in a device or pre-order the phone. US carriers frequently offer discounts and bonuses on new Samsung flagships. So how much should we anticipate paying for the Galaxy S25 Ultra from Samsung and the main carriers? For instance, when the Galaxy S24 Ultra was released, Samsung provided trade-in programs with rewards for up to $750. Expect a similar trade-in deal with the Galaxy S25 Ultra, so if you have a qualifying smartphone to trade in, you might save a lot of money on your upgrade. If you choose a carrier plan, the deals are much better for the current model and should be similar for the next one. For example, Verizon's device payment program provides an $800 discount if you select the Unlimited Ultimate plan before ordering your new device and trading in any Samsung smartphone. T-Mobile offers up to $600 in monthly bill credits when you add a new voice line to a qualifying One, Magenta, or Go 5G plan. AT&T also has some excellent discounts. For example, with the current model, you can save up to $1,000 by combining an appropriate unlimited plan with an eligible trade-in gadget worth $95 or more. So as you can see, there are numerous ways to get a top Galaxy smartphone for a reduced price, and similar discounts are sure to be available for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. According to well-known and reputable tipster ruggedness, Samsung may use a 1-inch 200 megapixels ISOCELL image sensor in the S25 Ultra's main camera. A larger sensor ensures better results for most cameras, so if true, this might be really intriguing. The upgraded ISOCELL sensor, including 0.8 pixels, dual-pixel autofocus, and in-sensor crop zoom, has the potential to significantly boost the flagship's photo capabilities. We believe, and rumors confirm, that Samsung will use the same camera arrangement as the previous iteration. Just to refresh your recollection, here's the previous camera arrangement, as shown in the table below. When it comes to the Galaxy S25 Ultra, it's reasonable to expect AI to play an even larger role in mobile photography and videography. This year, Samsung went all in on artificial intelligence and machine learning to improve its photography game with its top-tier camera phone. As if that weren't enough, we may also expect the standard software adjustments and image processing algorithm upgrades that occur each year. This implies we should expect greater low-light performance, improved image stabilization, and ideally, even better portrait capturing capabilities. Oh, and perhaps 100x space zoom, even without the 10x periscope camera. The Galaxy S25 Ultra could be the first phone to use Samsung's UFS 4.0 4-lane storage technology, which has a theoretical bandwidth of nearly 8 GB per sec. This translates to roughly double the 4 GB of the UFS 4.0 standard, which is currently utilized on most phones. According to a current Samsung roadmap, faster storage is predicted to be available in 2025. In our opinion, this would significantly improve the device's performance and potentially benefit Samsung's on-device Galaxy AI. We predict that the base version of the Galaxy S25 Ultra will have 256 GB of storage, with alternatives for 512 GB and 1 TB also possible. There are also reports of a higher-end variant with 16 GB of RAM, in addition to the standard configuration with 12 GB. In terms of design, Ice Universe mentioned in his X post that there could be design modifications for the next Ultra model, showing renders alongside the present version. The Galaxy S25 Ultra appears to be going toward rounded corners, giving it a more Note-like appearance. And not the Note, because there are many rumors circulating that the S25 Ultra will be dubbed the S25 Note. This is never going to happen. The leaker went so far as to imply that rather than a wholly straight or curved frame, it will feature a rounded back and a straighter front near the display. The asymmetrical design could give the phone a new appearance and feel. I believe Samsung is making some improvements in terms of design. Overall, the phone could follow in the footsteps of the iPhone and completely adopt a flat frame, as seen on the Galaxy S24 or Galaxy S24 Plus, or it could remain similar to the Galaxy S24 Ultra variant with a slightly curved frame. Another certainty is that Samsung will keep the titanium frame. It was a significant highlight of the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and we expect it to be around for several more generations. Other standard features, such as the built-in S Pen and IP68 water and dust resistance, will undoubtedly remain on the S25 Ultra specification sheet. The next display, which is another key worry, is projected to feature a 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X display identical to its predecessors. This OLED display's resolution will most likely stay at 1440 by 3080 pixels, resulting in a very decent sharpness of more than 500 ppi. As a result, you will be unable to discern individual pixels. It is safe to expect that the display will be extremely smooth thanks to LTPO 3.0, which allows it to cycle between 1 and 120 Hz on demand. One of the most notable new features of the S24 Ultra was the proprietary Gorilla Glass armor, which almost reduced glare and significantly improved the screen's outdoor visibility. This feature proved to be a popular favorite, and we completely understand why. We genuinely hope it returns. Display brightness is the new megapixel war, with manufacturers always striving to outperform one another. With this trend showing no signs of slowing, it's logical to anticipate Samsung giving the S25 Ultra an even brighter display than its predecessor. Finally, the Galaxy S25 Ultra's battery size and charging speed will remain the same as its predecessor. We expect Samsung to include a 5000 mAh battery in the S25 Ultra, owing to size constraints. However, if the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 proves to be efficient enough, we may see an increase in battery life. Furthermore, a fresh rumor says that Samsung may offer a function called Battery AI. This feature is believed to add 5% to 10% of the phone's runtime. We hope the Galaxy S25 Ultra charges faster than its predecessor, which was 45-watt wired. While neither the Galaxy S24 Ultra nor the S23 Ultra charge slowly, both can be fully charged in around an hour, there is always space for improvement. Hopefully, Samsung would consider including quicker wireless charging with the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Currently, the top Samsung flagship phone can charge at up to 15 watt using an official charger. We don't anticipate seeing a charger in the Galaxy S25 Ultra box, and historical data suggests you shouldn't either. As previously said, we are almost confident that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will be powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 processor. The chip, built by TSMC, is expected to be announced later in 2024. It could very likely be Qualcomm's first 3nm chip, matching the Apple A17 Pro in this highly sought-after statistic. Currently known as the Tongzi processor, it will replace ARM's Cortex cores with Qualcomm's new CPU cores. According to reports and leaks, the chip may not include any efficiency cores, instead using 2 performance Phoenix CPU cores and 6 medium-speed CPU cores. So that concludes today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more tech news and updates.